Hello, friend. Jim here with JB's Big Adventure, coming to you from Lake Chapala, Mexico. Now, look who I have here with me today. And we've decided to go ahead and do a video kind of sharing with you a little bit about us, and that we have more of an idea of who it is that you're hearing things from here at the Lake Chapala. So first thing I thought we'd share with you is why, in fact, or how we came up with the name JB's Big Adventure. So do you want to share that with them, honey?
Well, when we were at our church in New Mexico, we were part of the praise team, and they decided to, as a going away parting gift, they gave us a card with money, and on there it said Jim and Barbara's Big Adventure. So that's how we came to the name of our channel.
So that's the JB's Big Adventure, Jim and Barbara Big Adventure. So there you go. Now, how long we've been here? And that is, we've been here now almost 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
And we came down originally April of this year. We were here for like 8 days and went back home and sold everything and came back. And so that's how we actually are here. Now, this is being actually produced in September of 2021. So we've been here now almost 4 months. Now, another question you might be asking is, why Mexico? Why Lake Chapala, Mexico? So you want to share with you, honey, some things?
Well, the weather, naturally, it's gorgeous. It's like 72 degrees and a nice breeze most of the time, and it's just nice and cool at night to sleep. And the people are real nice here, and it's just, we can get more for our retirement down here. So, you know, should figured at our age, we might as well do something different. So before we came down here, we stayed with friends in April, and from a church here, a Baptist church, and we stayed with them 8 days, and we really liked it. And on our way home, on our flight, we decided that this is what we were going to do. So we just went home and sold everything, sold our car, and we had another car, so we drove down, and that was quite the experience, going through Mexico. It's not something I would want to do again, because I don't like, there's just too many hills and crazy drivers.
Long drive.
Yeah. And
Long
so
drive.
If we do anything, it's either going to be on a tour bus or we're going to go on airline again.
Yeah. And another reason that we chose Lake Chapala, and I mentioned this in the earlier video, was a friend of ours, a pastor friend of mine who's real close to me, knew kind of our financial situation, and we're living on a fixed income. I've not been able to work in a number of years just because I'm dealing with some health issues. And he gave us a video, and that's how we found out about Lake Chapala. And because Barbara's Social Security check can go farther, it just made all the sense about being here and being able to live on less, but still have somewhat of an existence of just life and being able to live in a different place. So we're here on a temporal visa, and we just felt that was the best way for us right now, instead of going back and forth every 6 months on a tourist visa. And so what it does is gives us 4 years, and then what we can do is go into a permanent day after that. So, and we rent here at Lake Chapala. We're blessed with what we've got, very blessed, and the Lord provides. And this is one of the reasons why we feel like we're doing better right now. It's because of the fact we've got a nice place that we're living in too. So profession-wise, honey, why don't you share with them first what you did for a living?
I've been retired 6 years now, and I worked as an administrative assistant for a CPA firm for about 9 years, and then I did different accounting jobs in different companies. So in 2016, I decided to retire. I figured 50 years working was enough. So we've been retired Jim has been out for a few years with medical issues. So we just decided to come down here and be less stress and just better climate for us because we like being outdoors all the time. And eventually, just to have a good time down, relax and have a good life down here.
It's relaxing. It's laid back. There's no hustle and bustle. At least that's not what we're doing. And I was a business owner, and found out basically I was burning the candle at both ends. I went through a divorce after 30 years and basically started over. We've been married now for 6 years. Married my soulmate. I'm so grateful to have her in my life. So, some of the favorites that we have here. Favorite restaurants. Honey, what's one or two of your favorite restaurants?
Adelita's, Donna's Donuts. Really good donuts and coffee. Very reasonable. It's like 125 to 150 pesos, which is about, 120, about $66.
Yeah, for
$6.
breakfast, for a full breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the food's good. Neither one of us know. Well, Jim knows more Spanish than I do. So
Yeah, I can say taco and enchilada and burrito and those kind of things.
But the majority of the people, they do speak some English. So it makes it a lot easier when you're ordering food and stuff like that. And if you're not sure what to do, you just use your Google Translate, and that helps a lot. The big change that I found down here is shopping because everything's in Spanish. So I have to use my Google Translator a lot because I don't know what it says on the food. So that's the biggest challenge I have down here. Is just doing the grocery shopping, but it's cheaper to eat out. Believe it or not, we can go for like $6, maybe $12 for both of us to have a nice meal. And as you can see behind us, when you go to a lot of restaurants, this is what it looks like, and where you have your meals and everything. So it's really nice being outdoors all the time,
Yeah.
and so that's why we're here.
And I'd have to say also that one of my favorites is also Adelita's. And it's got a great atmosphere there, great food. And when we've gone, we've had different things. We've had pizza. They got great pizza there, and it's inexpensive. And when we eat there for way less than $10. So there are some places here that we enjoy. I also like Eve's. Eve's has a really nice outdoor environment. You're actually out in somebody's backyard by their pool.
You can see that in one of our videos. We show that with all the restaurants that we've been to.
Best places to eat. So, honey, what do we like best and what we like least?
Like I said, the least is the grocery shopping, because that's really hard when you don't know Spanish.
Right.
It's a good thing they have pictures on most of the food, so you kind of know what it is. But that's about the extent of a con for being here. But it's their country, so we have to learn their language. And the people are really nice and friendly, and they don't rush you when you're having your meals or anything.
Right.
In fact, you ask, like for your bill, you have to ask for it because they won't bring it to you right away. Not like in the States to get you out of there.
Yeah, rush you off.
It's just a different lifestyle down here with the cobblestones and the Malecon, and which is where you walk, and there's a lot of different vendors and stuff like that. So the only thing I really miss from the States is family and going to get a nice lobster because you can't find lobster here.
Because you're from where?
I'm from New Hampshire, so we used to get fresh lobsters right off the boat, and haddock and lobster rolls and stuff. So I miss all that from New England. I still have family in Massachusetts and New Hampshire, so hopefully maybe for Thanksgiving this year we can go up and visit. As for family in New Mexico, I have my in-laws and a brother-in-law, and most of my other family has passed on. But it's just really nice down here, and we have a great church that we go to. So that's another family that we have down here.
Yeah. You know, and liking the best and the least, we definitely believe that the weather is the best thing here. The things that are least is for one, the topes or the speed bumps that they have on the highways.
That's for sure.
That can do a real good thing to your suspension of your car. And what you found is the driving here is really interesting, and folks will actually be driving down and go in the opposing lane to get around all of them. But those are, they really slow you down.
And the motorcycles.
Motorcycles.
They're on both sides of you, so you got to be careful when you're driving. And then there's they have like a walkway on one side of the road where you can either, walk or ride your regular bike. So a lot of motorcycles. So you got to watch those, and you got to watch when you turn that you don't, run into somebody on the walkway that's walking. But the motorcycles are crazy. I mean, they just don't care. They just go in and out, both sides of you, and you really got to watch yourself driving.
Well, we just wanted to share with you a little bit about us. And the one thing I think that we have discussed and talked about, that if we were to do this all over again, we'd still do what we did. The difference, though, is we would look more into having somebody meet us at the border to actually bring our belongings down. That was something that really, really left a bad taste in our mouth because of all the items that we lost because of the fact the way things were transported. So, in closing, honey, what do we enjoy doing here? I would say I enjoyed putting these videos together for you. I really enjoyed doing that. And, honey, what are some of the things that you like doing?
Well, I'm used to going to the public pool, which they don't have here, so I have to find some place. We have a pool here, but I'm just a little bit short, so I can't really go into the water too far. And I like to do water aerobics. I miss that. And then the church that we used to go to, I used to do a lot of quilting for the church. So I don't have that here, so I really miss that. But that's about, the only things I really miss, and family, of course. But other than that, it's really nice down here. I recommend it if anybody wants to get away from the States. I think this is a great place to be. I mean, there's 15 to 20,000 expats, which are, Americans and Canadians and some Europeans that come here. So it's just a nice mix of people here.
We're really enjoying our stay. And in closing, I just want to say thank you for being a part of this video. You're part of our family. And we've got an incredible channel, an incredible community. We'd like to encourage you. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. And
hit that bell.
Hit the bell that way, because you don't want to miss any of our upcoming videos. And we plan on doing some other videos together also. And I know a lot of you wanted to know, the better half inside here, and you've now gotten a chance to meet her. And I'd like to encourage you and let you know that we love reading your comments too. We really do. And that's one of the reasons that this video being put together, is because so many of you have said you'd like to see who we both are. And, also give us a thumbs up, because that lets other folks know that it's a great video to really take a look at. And we really appreciate you. Thank you again for being here. And as I always say, have an incredible day. We'll see you in the next video.